Hi, this is the prep video for Cono by Salif Keita. Salif Keita is from Mali. He moved to Paris in the 80s and he recorded this album in 1987, a year after Paul Simon's Gracelands. So very much part of the Afro-pop genre. Now the key rhythm that I'd like us to look at for this piece is 3/2. That's the real clave for this piece. It's written in 12/8 and I would like us to be comfortable clapping 3/2 in 12/8 before we sit down and look at any of our individual parts. So the pulse is 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. Remember that's 12/8. If we feel each quarter note, split it into 3, we get 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're in a compound time signature. Now, what I'd like us to feel is first of all to sing triplets, but using the conical mnemonic. Ta-ki-ta, 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 ta-ki-ta. Groups of 3. Ta-ki-ta, ta-ki-ta, ta-ki-ta. Okay, now over that, we want to feel the 3. So in the feet, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ta-ki-ta, 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 ta-ki-ta. Now, 3/2 we get twice in a bar of 4/4 because it's 2 in the feet and there's 4 quarter notes in the bar. So it's kind of 6/4, but like with fractions we can round that down, halve both numbers and we get 3/2, twice in a bar of 4/4. Okay, so first of all, stand up, walk in time, sing ta-ki-ta, 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 and then clap every other triplet. If we want quarter note triplets, or 3/2, we clap every other triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, or ta-ki-ta, 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 ta-ki-ta. Ta-ki-ta, 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 ta-ki-ta. Okay? Now, the other way we can sing it is to sing groups of 2 triplets. And again, from conical, we take a group of 2, being ta-ka, taka, 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 taka. Now, as always, the reason this is important is because many of the rhythms that we're going to be playing, the riffs and for percussion and for everybody, are based around this underlying clave, if you like, of 3/2. Now, another key element is the second triplet, being able to feel the second triplet. Now the bass drum in this piece plays the second triplet on beats 2 and beats 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. And remember, as we've learnt from other pieces, if we hear a strong low sound on the drums, we tend to feel that as being the downbeat in the music that we're used to playing. So it's pretty important that we know that that is not on the downbeat. If we're feeling the bass drum on the downbeat, we're going to be all kinds of trouble. So, put on the record, sing ta-ki-ta, 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 and clap that second triplet of beat 2 and beat 4. 1, 2, 3, go. Ta-ki-ta, 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 ta-ki-ta. Okay? Get comfortable with that. And you can explore all the rhythmic elements of the tune before you pick up your instrument in this way. Singing the triplets, clapping the parts, standing up, walking, and singing, as we have done in all the other pieces. Okay, now the one thing that I'd like everybody to learn, the one melodic element I'd like everybody to learn, is the theme. Da-dee-da-do-dum-dee-do-dum, da-dee-da-do-dum-dee, da-dee-da-do-ding-dum-dee-dee-dum, do-do-dum-ding. As you can hear, the main theme sits firmly on, apart from two notes which beat against the clave. It's mostly da-dee, da-dee-da-do-dum-dee-do-dum, da-dee-da-do-dum-dee, da-dee-da-do-ding-dum-dee-dee-dum, da-do-dee-dee. Okay? So again, if we're comfortable feeling that 3/2, then we're going to nail that theme. And we should all know the theme for this piece. Okay, so now let's move around the band. Okay, so vocalists. my advice would be to take any tricky parts, isolate them, loop them, slow them down. So here I've taken the second phrase from the tune right at the top. Slowed it right down, just made a 2-bar loop out of it. It gives you time to think, and then okay? Now the first thing to isolate is the word rhythm. So we can just clap that without even singing. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Then we can isolate the melodic elements. Dee da do dee da da do dee dee. Before we've even looked at the language. Okay? So isolate each phrase in turn, or certainly the ones that you're having trouble with. Slow them down. Give yourselves 5 minutes on each one and you'll soon get it together. Now if you want to take it a step further, you might consider clapping the clave and singing these lines, or you might consider clapping the second triplet. I've seen Gretchen Parlato do this a lot. 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, kita ta kita ta kita. Now, but to clap the second triplet in isolation can seem, it cannot be grounded to the pulse. So what I've seen Gretchen and others do is clap the triplet before. So we're clapping 1 trip, 1 trip, 1 trip. Until you're up to speed. Okay, that'll be a great outcome for you guys. Now let's move to guitarists. So guitarists, if we take this example, for instance, what I'd like you to do is to understand how your picking parts work with the clave. So if we're there on that side of the beat, takita 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 dum dum dee, dum da da, dee dee dum da dee da dee dum do 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 dum dum dee. So you can move around in triplets, playing some nice, coming up with some nice picking patterns. But I'd really like you to hit that second triplet on beat 2 and beat 4. Remember, it's with the bass drum. Dum dum ding, dum dum ding, dum dum ding, dum dum ding, dum dum ding. Okay. I'd also like you to learn the theme, because we're probably all going to play the theme in unison at the end. Now, moving on to bass players, you could go far less wrong than to check out Gracelands by Paul Simon and have a listen to Bajiti Kumalo and his approach to playing this sort of Afro-pop genre, particularly Boy in the Bubble or Diamonds in the Sole of Her Shoes. Both the approach and the sound. I think there's some scope here for, because on the original there isn't a great deal going on the bass, and there's scope for being creative, but we need to make sure that within our creativity, everything we play is relevant to the rhythmic elements of the tune. So if you're not sure, you'll come up with a bass line, come up with a variation, and play it along with the original, and see if you feel you're supporting the music or whether you're going against the rhythm of the music. And we'll leave that up to you to decide.